defense stopped them again on 2nd and goal. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Back to pass, it's Pavia. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
It's tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great timing, and right now this offense doesn't have it. They've thrown 2 straight incompletions setting up 3rd down.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning.
Makes a grab past the marker. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Down. He turns that loose down the right side. He's got it for a big play. Touchdown, Duke. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. He'll bring it out. It's Fitzgerald. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Oh, they're after him.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Standing in his own end zone looking to throw. He uncorks one deep. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Blue Devils. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Fitzgerald. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Moving out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll move the tight end. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Going over the top. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And that's a good idea for this defense. I would be covering him too, because he's already had a worth of yards. The big play out wide, man. They are finding him, and he's making productive plays. So good job by this defense recognizing that guy's not beating me anymore.
It's complete. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs.
Here we go, here we go.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Fires to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on third. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back. He was thinking touchdown all the way, but he got it down to the 26-yard line.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Right down the middle. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Commodores can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Commodores want to move quickly.
And that's a first down for the offense. On the ready.
Wants to throw on first down. Just a little off. Incomplete.
You wonder if the pick earlier in the game is now affecting this quarterback, and not just his psyche, but also his fundamentals. He threw that ball off his back leg. You're not going to throw completions playing like that.
Looking to throw, it's Pavia. Fires to the big fella. Bust through behind his pad. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, this tight end, he is like a receiver once he has the ball, isn't he? He's so elusive, he can make people miss. He's got some wiggle, and he's got some speed. This defense, they have their hands full trying to bring this guy down.
Finds his man. It's Sherrill. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Commodores with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. He's got an open man. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, they're trying outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's got it on the move. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Just enough time to get off one more snap. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Buying some time. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Doors.
Well, let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
From inside the 15, here's the return. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Blue Devils will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. The short hands. It's Alexander.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
To the air on second down. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing, you got guys swiping at it. You got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Let's go to the end zone. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
Let's send the tight end in motion. They're going to open this drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Alexander. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Commodores in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Under fire. Got it in the middle. It's Alexander. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
The Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Commodores are in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
Caught over the middle. It's Moore.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Fires left, and it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Tight end now in motion. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Buys a little time with his feet. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get...
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together, but the last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
They'll have to do a better job of protection this time after that third down sack set them back, but they'll go for it here. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Moves away as he feels pressure. Rolling, throwing, looking right. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. And the Blue Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Looking for the score. Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. Back has it. The pitch. Ripping through the defense. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Working that wide receiver screen. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. A design run for the quarterback. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
And it's picked off for the fourth time today. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
Man, it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Going for the big play. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Catch in the middle, and Sherrill. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. The Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Off play action on first down. Oh, he's going to pass it. Complete in the middle. Open field on the right. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. They're facing a third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They get to him as he throws.
And on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Gonna take a shot. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
He fires one deep over the middle. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
The Blue Devils want to pick up the tempo.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. Grabbed behind the line, it's Anthony. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
They're going to run it. Touchdown, Duke. Great job by the back on the option. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's shown it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Illinois is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Jeff George should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Maryland. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Sticky. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Snatches it on the right. Hits the crease. Past the 10. Touchdown, Commodores. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
They fake it. He'll try to run it in. And it's not going to work. They tried to trick him out of 2 points, and they'll get nothing in like it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Looking downfield on first down. He's got him. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Blue Devils will hustle to the line.